And we're going to go back up to the ring first.
Yeah, throw it to Joanna Rose.
The challenger, weighing in at 200 pounds from Strong Island, New York. He is the premier athlete, Anthony Nese.
I was right about Strong Island.
I can be wrong sometimes.
I'm also not strong.
And his opponent,
I'm also not an island.
194 pounds from the slums of Shaolin. He is the current reigning and defending Tier 1 champion, Rude Boy Riley.
Again, big match feel here. Tier 1 Wrestling march to victory. We are at the American Legion in Brooklyn, New York, mere moments away from Evolve 57. And you got to look at a guy like Rude Boy Riley. You got to think he's going to be on the radar of an Evolve, or radar of a WWE, if he can defeat Anthony Nese tonight and maintain his championship.
I had a chance to talk to Rude Boy Riley on the Shining Wizards podcast on Tuesday, and he told me there's mutual respect between him and Tony Nese. But to be honest with you, he's got a lot more to prove than Tony Nese does, and he thinks that this is going to be a big feather in his cap tonight.
Well, I actually fully agree with you, because when you look at Anthony Nese, bottom line is he's really one of the top dogs in all of the New York area. He's held championships all over New York, and really, this would just be another championship for him. And I'm not saying he wouldn't respect it. He'd be excited to have it. He'd probably take it with him all over the world where he goes, but this is just a stepping stone. Anthony Nese has already been on top. He's going to keep going on top. Rude Boy Riley is the one, by the way, those tights are phenomenal, man. I feel like I'm looking at Nickelodeon. But bottom line, he's the one fighting his way up and really showing, he's the epitome of Tier 1 wrestling. I'm serious, Tony. He's the epitome of Tier 1 wrestling. It's a brand new company, fighting its way up the independents, trying to bring back good independent wrestling to the New York market, showing how, and I should finally call some of his moves, right? But I'm just so excited. And this is huge for James Riley.
That's okay, yeah. James Riley's been here since day one. Lost in that first four-way match for the championship. Lost the Final Four to Luke Hawks. Been on his case. Beat Joey Ace for the #1 contendership. And at Rise or Die Trying, he actually took it to Luke Hawks, won the championship. And this is his first defense here tonight in Tier 1. Well, yeah. Even though he defended a few weeks ago against Sam Shields.
No, and you're right. And there's actually some implications here, because Rude Boy Riley is a double champion, to my knowledge, the only double champion in the whole New York region. So you got to think both championships, though, not on the line here. You got to think in the other case, they're going to be thinking about, oh, hey, Warriors of Wrestling. It's just, this is a situation where Tony Nese should be coming in there, getting an opportunity. There's so much at stake here.
Coming in over the top with the rolling senton. Cover hooks the outside leg. I don't think you're going to put away Tony Nese like that.
No, premier athlete, Anthony Nese. We better be careful if he hears this, man. And he can find me quicker, so I got to actually really be careful on this one. But dead serious, Anthony Nese barely held down for a 1 count. He has come here to leave with the championship. Rude Boy Riley really is the one, though normally the champion you would think isn't going to be the guy having to fight from behind. He is really, again, the epitome of what this company's about. Epitome about fighting from behind, the underdog. This is huge.
Well, Tony Nese did say his time is now. Riley will get his time, but his time isn't now. But his time is coming later. Right now, it's all about him and winning that Tier 1 championship.
You see that springboard hair Karana? I didn't know Anthony Nese could do that. Obviously pulling out all the stops here. Also showing that strong style he's known for. 2 count only.
But the resiliency of Riley, just taking that combination of moves and still managing to kick out.
Right, and think about this. Put together, this was put on points. Anthony Nese has shoulders on the mat, 1 count only. Rude Boy Riley, 2 count, right? So from the point of view of just, were these two men maybe stamina? Maybe Rude Boy Riley was being smart and saying, hey, I need that extra second to breathe. Or maybe he's already in some trouble.
Well, Nese is probably showing him, you're not going to beat me that way, and he wants to make a point to kick out at one. But Riley's like, hey, I'm the champ, you're not going to throw me off. I'm going to take every second opportunity that I can, kicking out at 2. Indeed,
that total opportunity or possibility either way. But the opportunity here is huge. As Nese catches himself on the apron. And look at that, so well scouted by Rude Boy Riley.
And Riley loves this. He loves draping his opponent and comes off with those double knees. One thing Riley's known for is his knee strikes.
Oh, no kidding. When you talk about educated feet, I hate to abuse idioms, but gosh darn it, this guy is the epitome of educated feet. And that's a, what do you call that between first and second row? Baseball slide.
A high baseball slide?
A high baseball.
Let's call it a Pete Rose and call it a day.
Wow. And you can tell right here, Tier 1 faithful behind their champion, Rude Boy Riley.
Well, there's no better face for this company than Riley. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, it's everything Tier 1 Wrestling's all about. And I'm telling you right now, I had the opportunity, I mentioned this earlier when I was talking about Booty and the Beast. Riley was part of the 6-man showcase representing Tier 1 wrestling. People saw these guys, hadn't heard of Tier 1, and how about that running knee as Anthony Nese draped against the guardrail. James Riley has helped put this company on the map, and if a victory tonight, man, Tier 1 is here to stay.
Well, he issued the challenge. It got answered by Anthony Nese. And right now, Riley in control.
Well, and by the way, a loss tonight, it'd still be here to stay. Because think about it, imagine Anthony Nese as your Tier 1 champion. That would be so prestigious for this company.
Wouldn't be a bad thing.
Exactly. And if someone's like the premier athlete wanting to come on here in a night where he does have other obligations to worry about and say, no, I'm willing to go after this championship. This is everything independent wrestling's about, ladies and gentlemen.
And Tony Nese has wrestled all over the place. He's been in TNA, he's been in Dragon Gate, NYWC, PWS. The guy is a name. He's been around.
Yeah,
he's talented.
The whole world. And Rude Boy Riley took his eyes off Anthony Nese. A very unique offense there.
Unique, he blinded him.
Yeah, using the ring apron, pulling it over. It's not illegal, it's there, and that's what you get taking your eye off the ball and eating a boot.
Nese is going to go up. Riley wisely moving out of the way.
Yeah, and Anthony Nese known for his ability to not only get out of the way with that unique cartwheel, but following it up with that super kick. Seen that so many times from the premier athlete.
Letting everybody here in Brooklyn know who he is.
Well, again, and a guy from Strong Island, as he put it, I probably, when you talk about the shape he's in, you know, they talk about the premier athlete brand and at a combined weight of 16 abs, I think 12 and a half of them are probably Anthony Nese's. Phenomenal shape. And you look at a guy that size, you wouldn't expect that kind of agility, right? You would expect the strength. You would expect to be dropped on your head, but the agility, and now the champion's in trouble. Or not. How about that for an emphatic kick out?
Riley backed into the corner. Nese taking the boots to him.
I mean, this is a hell of a matchup here.
I think he kicked his ancestors with that boot.
God, that's a great way to put it because he probably did. And you can see here, Rude Boy Riley trying to fight his way back up, and Nese catching him in a huge right hand, left hand southpaw.
Riley may still have been a little dazed at that point. Couldn't follow through, and Nese just took advantage again, and a high leg drop.
Indeed, the muscles in the legs. Now there's some tree trunks once again. Did you see the elevation?
I am impressed.
They're like 10 feet in the air.
And a tight cover hook in the outside leg, but only gets it 2.
And what a great body scissors, a smart move by the premier athlete. A dude who isn't known for a huge repertoire of submissions, but right now this is a submission predicament, and everything about this benefits Anthony Nese. Riley's got to fight his way back. Oh, he's pulling by the hair, come on now. But he's got to fight his way back up. He's losing his breath. He's in a really weird position.
Riley's trying to elbow his way out of it. Nese grabbing the chin lock as well, now taking it over to a chin lock.
He's fighting his way up. Credit to Rude Boy Riley here.
I hope you people at home aren't sleeping on Rude Boy Riley. He's a talented individual.
No, and if you are, you're about to find out that jawbreaker into the sunset flip, maybe? Nope, not enough. Wow, what a kick by Anthony Nese.
Just a little bit of a spin on that and nearly took his head off.
Now that's the kind of thing that'll not only knock you silly, that's the kind of thing that is it just, oh wait, spring it off?
Right for that springboard.
Misses the moonsault though, great move by Rude Boy Riley. I was starting to say it's the kind of thing that'll just really knock you out, but clearly not.
Maybe a championship saving move at that point.
Oh, 100%, 100% as he mixes up with those strikes. And how about this? Another move by Anthony Nese. Now, let me reiterate, this isn't just a freaking headlock, right? You're cutting the air off to the guy's head. You're putting all of your weight on him. You're getting to get some rest while he can't even breathe unless he does that.
That's a smart move. Know where you are in the ring and back him in. But no, Nese goes right back to it.
Yeah, indeed. Tony, it's not enough. Anthony Nese is coming out of that corner. Continue to hold it on. And this time he saw it coming. And this is now, again, we talk about the experience factor here.
Smart, very smart. Knew what was coming and reversed out of it.
Yeah, as he eats that boot, though. Great offense from the champion.
And that huge right knee right to the side of the head.
I mean, was that kind of a second rope Shining Wizard?
I think so.
I dare say. So you can tell anything that looks like a kick or a knee to the head's a Shining Wizard to me. It's like a Tootsie
That sounds great to me.
Whatever it is, like I say, you know. But credit to both these men fighting their way to their feet. This is a situation. This is nothing like the last person standing. However, if you're not at your feet in the 10 count, it would throw this match out. Unfortunate as it is, but we're not going to face that right now.
And I don't think either of these guys would be happy with a double countout. Definitely not.
Oh, no way. No way. Oh, wait. Was that? Okay, it wasn't quite low. It was to the breadbasket. Take it back. Beautiful neck breaker. Not only does it sound like it's his house, but I believe everybody here at the American Legion is behind the champion. Wow, unique wavy. Need him in the abdomen there. How about that for a cannonball?
Huge cannonball flying through the air, hooks the outside leg, leans it back, and only a 2. Anthony Nese kicking out.
I am blown away. Anthony Nese somehow caught his breath just enough, whether it was instinct, whether it was the veteran instinct, but the champion's in control. This exchange here.
Nicely done by Rude Boy, hooks the outside leg.
But only a 2 count there, very unique. Spinning him, dropping on his head. I give Anthony Nese a lot of credit. He's seen to go to sleep before from Rude Boy Riley, getting out of the way of that, but Riley with just such innovative offense.
That's it. It just seems like these guys know each other so well.
Oh, absolutely. For years on the New York scene, don't get me wrong, Anthony Nese has the experience edge, but these two guys have faced each other, they've seen each other, and Nese getting out of the way of that knee like we talked about, scouting Riley. How about those kicks? Can you imagine the impact of those kicks up there?
It's like being in a car accident.
And now catching the knee once again, like I said, man, Anthony Nese is on the ball, knows the offense of Riley.
Riley coming up with the waist lock with the reversal. And Nese over the top of the double stomp.
Into the double stomp, absolutely. Seeing what was about to happen with that German. Catching himself double stomping. The agility of Anthony Nese is uncanny. And now deadlift. And somehow the champion kicks out. That deadlift into the German, holding it, bridging in. That should have been it.
Bridges like that are very dangerous, though. Not only do you have to worry about your opponent being down, but you got to watch your own shoulders as well.
And I'm going to tell you right now, and again, I am probably going to get maybe nearly fired for this. I'm not exaggerating. I have line of sight on William Regal watching this match as close as I've ever seen him stare at anything. You got to think this says volumes about Tier 1 wrestling. And the fact that we have someone like the NXT commissioner watching this as close can be right now. Every inch of the match.
Tony Nese was named as one of those 5 guys to keep your eye on.
But I don't think this is just an Anthony Nese situation. He's looking at Rude Boy Riley with that jumping knee.
Riley's got him in the corner again, and he misses the cannonball.
That was huge. That was huge. That was the momentum he needed to retain that championship. And with that running knee.
Nese with the running knee. And now he's taking down the knee pads.
And again, you talk about that top 5 on WWE.com. Somebody like a Rude Boy Riley with the running knee.
Jumps in on his own, rolls him over, hooks the outside leg. And a near 3.
Good Lord, I thought that was it. I was about to say.
The impact on that knee was incredible.
I mean, you got to think someone like Rude Boy Riley wants to be featured in a list like that. You got to think somebody like Rude Boy Riley wants to take that Tier 1 championship all over the world, and he's showing that championship instinct right now. But Anthony Nese, what a challenger! How the hell did he kick out?
Referee a little hesitant to count these guys down, and I can't say that I blame him.
And somehow these guys both on a knee, exchanging blows. Man, I'm out of breath, lightheaded. I'm just this call to loosen the tie. Imagine what it feels like for these guys. From the forearm to the chop, to the forearm to the chop. The challenger's getting pushed back to the corner. What a move, he slides through.
He's got him hooked in the pump handle. Into the powerbomb, hooks the legs. And Riley kicks out.
Somehow the champion kicks out, but guess what? You got to keep your eye on Anthony Nese.
Nese might be going up for that 450 if he hits this.
Yeah, so fast, already on the top, not giving Riley any time to get his breath, but he gets out of the way. You're kidding me. Rude Boy Riley able to get out of the way.
And there's the knee. Riley hooks the inside leg. And that's it. Well, they don't call it high risk for nothing. Tony Nese went up there to try to finish the match.
Tier 1 champion, Rude Boy Riley.
Wow, Tony, I got to tell you right now, the implications, everything about this event tonight was really ballsy for Tier 1 Wrestling. I'm going to be honest.